Hey GQ, I'm Hailey Bieber and these are my 10 essentials. So I'm gonna be taking you through my 10 travel essentials that I have to have with me every single time I'm traveling. This is my Rhode peptide glazing fluid, glazing milk, and barrier restore cream. The way I actually conceptualized the items and the products I was gonna have for Rhode was in the thought of if I was going on a plane, what would be like the necessary things I would need to have with me, and that was, when we first launched, it was just this, the cream, and the peptide lip treatment, and now we have the glazing milk. But the thought was always, what would I absolutely need to have with me on a flight, and that is these items. So our glazing milk, which is our hydrating essence, our peptide glazing fluid, which is our gel serum, and our barrier restore cream, just to keep the skin really, really fresh and dewy and glowy and protected on the plane ride. Men, this is for you too. Don't think that my husband doesn't use all of these as well. This is perfume, obviously. This is the Ex Nihilo Lust in Paradise. Probably like my third bottle of this. As you can see, it's been used, but every time I travel, when I'm gonna be on the plane, I like to have perfume with me because, you know, just to freshen up and smell nice. So I like to keep that in my bag. I think it very much lives up to the name. It's called Lust in Paradise. It smells kind of beachy and florally. Think Hawaii kind of a vibe. My next essential is a travel lint roller. This one is brand new. I haven't opened it yet, but when I'm on a plane, long flights, I like to be curled up in a really like fuzzy, cozy blanket. Sometimes it's not the best thing for clothes, so this is a fun little emergency thing to have for fuzzies. You can't go wrong with a great pair of sunnies. These are just easy black Saint Laurent sunglasses. If I really like a pair of sunglasses, I try to get multiple pairs because I have dogs and sometimes they get chewed up and ruined. So I have probably at least like 2 or 3 pairs of these on deck. Peptide lip treatment. This one is the clear version, which is just like my all-time favorite go-to. This is our strawberry glaze scent that I'm obsessed with. This is my favorite flavor. And this is our peptide lip tint, which is new. These are our tinted version of the peptide lip treatment. I love this fresh nudie color. And the reason I like to have both is because I just don't know what my mood is gonna be. And sometimes I want a little color, sometimes I just want hydration. Maybe it's like the clear for the plane ride and then the color when I get to where I'm going. So I do like to have both with me at all times. Scrunchie. I sometimes just get annoyed having my hair in my face, want to be able to put my hair back. I put a lot of skincare on the plane, so I need to be able to get my hair out of my face. And I just always like having a scrunchie with me. It's either on my wrist or in my bag. I don't go anywhere without a scrunchie. I don't know if I have a lucky scrunchie. I definitely have ones I've had for a really long time though, since I was like a teenager, that I still use to this day. This is not one of them, but we love this one. In the same world of hair items, this little mini brush. My hair gets really, really tangled and knotty, especially if I'm like tossing and turning, sleeping on a flight. I'm kind of picturing this is like a really long flight. I'm going somewhere far away. I like to have a brush with me kind of everywhere I go because you just never know when you're gonna need it. So this, you can see, has been used. This is just a really pretty nude lip liner that I also like to keep with me because I feel like if I at least can do a lip, it brings some life to the face after a long, long flight. Because at least if I have sunglasses and then I can do a lip, I can live with that. So this is the Makeup Forever Pencil and Anywhere Caffeine, which is my favorite. These are Drew slippers. I love to bring slippers with me on the plane because they're just cozy. These ones specifically are just my favorite and really, 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 really comfortable. So, must have. This is a little compact mirror. Of course, need it to apply my skincare, apply my lip combos, whatever. You know, I think a mirror is pretty self-explanatory. So just this little mirror. And that was it. The mirror was the 10th item. So there you go, my travel essentials. Those were my 10 essentials. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.